Hey everyone, Merrick here, and it's time for another Q&A! Woohoo! And we got a few questions, so we're going to get to the questions first, then we're going to do a little bit of a year in review kind of thing, because it's December 31st, and tonight we ring in 2017 and say goodbye to a horrible 2016 for the world overall, but there was some good in 2016, and we're going to talk about that too. Alright, so let's get to the questions. And the first question is, Baby Kalpanapat. Kalpanapat. There you go, Kalpanapat. How old are you? I'm 33 years old, and yeah, that's about all there is to that one. It's a pretty quick question, pretty succinct answer. 33. Old. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to Redstone Geekman. Redstone Geekman asks, what is so delicate that even saying its name can shatter it, and so devastating it can drive people mad? I love a good riddle, and that one's pretty classic. It's silence! Yep, silence will shatter as soon as you say anything, and it'll drive people mad because people need noise. Yeah, there you go, silence. Thanks for the riddle, Redstone. Keep them coming. Maybe I keep guessing them. We're gonna go on to Dutch. Dutch. I love Dutch. Dutch gave me a list of questions. So the Dutch mask... The Dutch Games King... Okay, there we go. I need to learn to read. Anyways, so I was thinking, and I didn't know something, but I got some. Here they are. Alright. 1. Can you maybe play Astroneer? It's in beta or alpha. I don't know. How I heard that it is coming on December 19th. Yes, Astroneer is coming. I've started recording a series with some friends, and that'll be out later in the week. Love Astroneer. Highly recommended. Fantastic game. Can't wait for you guys to see that. Can you play Roblox? It's free. I can take a look at it. The Dutch Games King is typing. Not really a question, more of a fact. What do you do in your free time? This is what I do in my free time. I've started picking up some hobbies that I'll talk about in the future because they affect the channel. But yeah, mostly I work, I come home, and I do YouTube, and that's pretty much it. I make stuff for you guys. So there you go. That's most of my free time. Can you play Ravenfield? It's free too. I'll take a look at it. Thank you for the game suggestions. I love getting game suggestions because, well, I'm not going to find all the games in the world. You guys might, and I'll play them. Okay, so we're going to move on to Kendo. Kendrick Taylor, would you order 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda? Yes, with a slight change. I would change that number 6 to a number 6 extra large and extra dip. That's my change. I would get a larger number 6. There you go. I wonder what a number 45 is. I would shudder to think what a number 45 at like McDonald's would be. That'd be like, we're just gonna put everything into a bucket, we're gonna blend it, and then we're gonna pour it over a Big Mac and call it the super secret blendy sauce. That'd be disgusting. Ugh. I do love me some nuggets though. Chicken nuggets from McDonald's are fantastic. One of my favorite fast food things. A number 7 large with a sweet tea and barbecue sauce. That's what I get at McDonald's. There you go. Taz Strader says, assuming you have an IRL job, I do. I'm curious what it is. Okay. Also, what computer setup are you using? You're really awesome. I love your videos. When I could watch them, thank you. Taz, thank you. You're really awesome because without you, my channel wouldn't exist. All of you viewers watching my stuff is why I get to see it. I'm not sure why I'm doing the knife hand. Anyways, I do have a job in real life. I'm a programmer, specifically focused on Crystal Reports development, so I don't make games anymore. I do boring office work, but it pays the bills, and it's not too super stressful all the time, so that's good. What computer am I using? I pulled my specs up. I'm using Windows 7 64-bit on an Intel i7 930 2.8 gigahertz. I have an Alienware. It's an older computer. I have 20 gigs of Crucial RAM. I don't know what the other stats on them are. An AMD Radeon R9 2000 series graphics card. Two 27 or 23-inch monitors. One's an Asus, one's a Dell. and an Alienware Tactex mouse, a Razer Black Widow Ultimate Stealth keyboard, which is fantastic. I just wish they had better QA. My first keyboard died after a year, and this one is the one that I've gotten from returning it, and I love the way it feels to type on the mechanical keyboard, and I love that it's not super clicky loud. I like a quieter mechanical keyboard. So there's that. I'm using a Sennheiser E835 microphone that you can see here. It's a fantastic microphone. It's an XLR microphone, so it has to have a mixing board. My mixing board is a Behringer Xenex Q802 USB mixing board. So it comes in through the USB channel, but my microphone goes into the mixer, which allows me to clean up the sound, put in some noise gating so that you can't hear any background noise and stuff like that. Absolutely love it. It was about $200 when I bought it for the whole set, and I highly recommend it. Great microphone. So there you go. There's my setup. If there's anything else you want to know that I missed, let me know. And yeah. Oh, the stand that I have is a Frameworks Gator. What's the best way to put it? It's a bass stand for like what you would use on a drum set. But I needed something that was heavy that would sit on my desk without clamping to it, that would hold my blue snowball that I used to have, because that microphone was huge and heavy. So that's what I got. So there you go, Taz. Let me know if I didn't answer something, and I'll let you know. Oh, my webcam is a Logitech C920. So it's pretty good. It does HD video, but the frame rate on it is garbage, which is why it's at 720p, and then I had to do some extra processing to get it all to line up. It's not the best. I would love to have like a professional grade camera to record all my stuff on, and I would do face cams more often, but I don't have money. So there you go. All right, we're gonna move on to Ben's 1659. He's the last one to give questions, so we're gonna go over to Ben's. Ben says, "Is there a game that you own that you wish you'd bought a burger instead of? If so, which and why?" Let's go to the Steam library. There are less of those now that you can return games, but there are a few. Let's see here. I have to go down my list a little bit. No, that was pretty good. That one was good. Containment Zombie Puzzler. I did not enjoy that one. I don't even know if that was the you have to pay for. Is it? Yes. It's like $1.99 now. Yeah, I didn't enjoy that game at all, and I would have rather had a burger or some nuggets. Nuggets. I couldn't get into the game. So there you go. What would you say is your gaming genre of interest, and is your liking it based on skill versus enjoyment level? I mean, do you like it because you're good at it, or because it's fun? Honestly, I would originally have said that my genre of interest is RTSs, but I don't know. I've come to find them to be a little bit too boring lately, so I've switched to sandbox builder games, like God games, like Universum, and Civ is a fantastic one, which is a 4X game. And I like them because of enjoyment level. I'm not very good at any games, so it's got to be fun for me to really get into it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Point and click adventures, by the way, are gonna be on pretty much all of my lists for favorite games genres, because they tell a story and they're usually funny. And so there you go. I'm pretty broad based on it. I like a lot of games. There are even some first person shooters that I like that aren't really around anymore, like Command & Conquer Renegade. Loved that game. Played the shit out of that game. I know that there's a mod community making mods for it, and I don't know if I'll check those out or not. If you had to make out with a male under penalty of insufficient coercion or coerciveness here, pardon me, who would it be and why? Neil Patrick Harris, because he's a gorgeous, funny man, and he played the Joker. So yeah, MPH. Didn't even have to hesitate. I've already thought about it. He is my if I wanted to cheat on my wife with a guy that would be who it would be. It'd be MPH, and she would approve. Okay, if you won a Mega Million lottery jackpot, what are the 5 things you would do and buy with it? Well, the first things that I would do is I'd pay off all my debt, all of my mother-in-law's debt, and all of my brother's debt. So there's 3. I would buy a house for myself, and I would probably buy a badass computer and streaming setup so that I could stream full time. And the rest of it I'd actually put in savings. I'd probably keep my car until I needed a new one, and just invest the rest and save it, because it doesn't last forever and it's easy to get a little crazy and spend too much. I would travel. I would love to travel a whole lot more, so I would definitely set up some travel time, but I would make sure that I had a lot of videos for you guys to watch while I was traveling. So there you go. Do you believe in extraterrestrials? Have you even observed what would be or have you ever observed, I think is what you're asking, what would classify as UFO? I do believe that we're not alone out there. I have no idea what kind of form they would take. Have I seen something that was flying that I could not identify? Yes, but it was more than likely a satellite or some low-flying plane that didn't make any noise. It didn't move in any erratic fashion. But yeah, I don't believe that we're the only sentient beings in existence in the universe. I don't know that they found us. I know that we haven't found them. And I don't know if they have found us, why they would visit us. But there you go. I would love for them to. I think it would change the world dynamic magnificently. And we need that. What's your favorite type of storm? Thunderstorm, electric storm, blizzard, hurricane, tornado, tsunami, etc. It's a strange question. I like thunderstorms. A nice, steady downpour with occasional thunder and lightning is just one of my favorite things. I don't really care for hurricanes or tornadoes. Hurricanes because they do a ton of damage. Tornadoes because you can't predict them. Earthquakes because of the same reason. Blizzards because being stuck in your house can suck when you realize that you want to leave. And tsunamis are horrible. They're horrible, horrifying monstrosities of nature, and anybody that enjoys them is insane and they've never been in one. So if tsunami, are you open to mental health interventions? That is exactly what you would need if you enjoyed tsunamis, because they are walls of devastation that show no mercy and have very little survivability. So no to tsunamis. Tsunamis and floods, they suck. Okay, so that's all our questions. It was a good question, Benz. I like that. Made me think. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to look at, we're going to talk about the channel. So this year has been a very good year for the channel. We've gained about 1,800 subscribers. That's been 1,800 new people, and that's fantastic. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining me. We had 430,000 views, which is an amazing number of views, and I hope we can do even better next year, because I think it would be really awesome to have a lot of views. And let's see, can I tell how many videos I put out? Probably. I'm not going to look. We're going to talk about something else. And that is, what are we going to see in 2017? I know it was a little awkward transition. I thought I had more to talk about, but really, you guys coming in and the amount of people watching the content is just, it's enough. It's overwhelming, and I love it. And thank you guys so much. In 2017, we're going to see more streaming, first and foremost. I'm not going to set up the green screen. I have a lighting issue, which is preventing me from getting that set up. Mainly, it's this window here that is causing the problem. And we will, basically, you'll have this camera, this view that you have now, minus the green screen. I'm going to take that down. And it'll be in the corner, and we'll have that on live streams. So live streaming will have that, and we're going to do more live streaming, and I have a special type of live streaming that I want to do. Coming in 2017, I need to do a little bit more work before I'm ready to do it, but that is something I'm really excited about. We're obviously going to see more games, more videos. I don't know that I'm going to up the number of videos that I do daily permanently, but I do know that there's going to be quite a few periods where we're going to have 3 videos a day of collaborative content, mostly with Astroneers, and I'm really, really excited about that. Let's see, more streams, more videos, more Q&As as long as you guys keep asking. I'm going to begin working on a website so that we could take everything that Gmod has done, move it off of the Google platform and onto a branded website for the channel, and it's going to have a gallery on it, so any fan art you guys have made can go on there and can be seen. We did have a piece of fan art, and I have that up on Twitch, so if you want to check out the fan art that I've gotten, there's a Twitch section for fan art, which is fantastic, and I really appreciate that, guys. Let's see, what else? We're going to see more new slugs like we saw with the Christmas slug. I'm going to start making more of those, so that's going to be awesome. And I'm going to begin looking for a permanent storefront. Teespring is great, but having to wait until a campaign ends kind of sucks, and it's hard to advertise Teespring, mostly because I'm not doing it. But there is a campaign going on now, or there will be. I don't know if one's about to end, but we're going to have one more full campaign of Teespring t-shirts and mugs and stuff, and then it's going away. So if you want to see what the Teespring t-shirt looks like, here you go. There you go. There's my Teespring t-shirt, and it's fantastic quality and comfort, and I have a mug, but it's in the dishwasher because it's dirty. And that's a fantastic mug, but I'm going to find a permanent storefront, so we're not having to wait on campaigns before you guys can get your stuff. It can be printed and sent out on demand, and we're going to have more products. So with that being said, this design, which is a really basic one, is going to be retired. We're going to be bringing in a new design that I'll have commissioned and done sometime in 2017. So after this next campaign, the Teespring design will go away. And anybody that got it, well, they'll have the first t-shirt design that I've ever done, and there you go. It's all right. So I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful new year. For me, it is about 8 hours away, so I'm going to go and order some food for that. Yay! So, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you have a great new year, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Oh, yeah, 2017, right? I'll see you in 2017. It was a little awkward, but yes, I'll see you next year. Bye!